to the O. Yeah. Come on. Down in Ohio. Swag. All these swag.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. In this one, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Rudy Gobert has had his skeptics. He said, quote, "No one ever thought I could be an NBA player or one of the leaders on my team. It's the story of my life and something that I embrace. The better you get, the more people talk, so I take every criticism as a compliment. Either way, you cannot let it affect you." Brian?
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And the look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. And for the Nets, they've got Johnson out there. Mikal Bridges is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Releases. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Outside Conley. Back to Daniels. Gobert inside. Working on Claxton. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Inside. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Minnesota now. Here's Bridges, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
That one's off.
For the Nets has some saying the super team's era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
Now here's McDaniels. Towns for 3. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
To the middle. And he throws it down with one hand.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. McDaniels passes to Edwards. McDaniels against Johnson. Pass to Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Edwards. Kept alive by Minnesota. Tries again. Here's Gobert. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
And And so Gobert nails both of them.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent but needed that defensive anchor. Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Pass to Edwards. Johnson against McDaniels. Conley up top. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room. Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Dinwiddie. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Conley. Bridges against Conley. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Well, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
The Nets with the lead. Pass to Bridges from deep. Edwards pulls it in.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step out of his range.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
They are the Brooklyn Nets.
The Nets have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Towns against Dinwiddie.
Hey, I know he makes a lot of threes, but he is not just a shooter. Finney-Smith will throw it down on you if you're not careful.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Outside Edwards. They get it back. Towns. Conley, he's open. Off the left rim and out.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Pass to Claxton. Now Bridges, covered by Towns. Back to Claxton. The shot that time not on target. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Conley with the ball. Outside Edwards. Here's Towns. Here's Conley. Here's Gobert. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. Yes! And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 5 assists in the game. The Timberwolves trail. Conley passes to Gobert. Now here's Conley. Towns with the ball. He's marked by Finney-Smith. The shot by Towns, no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Back to Dinwiddie. He takes it in. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And here's McDaniels. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Gobert with it, working on Claxton. Pass to Conley. Shot clock at 5. Towns down low, covered by Johnson. Back to Towns. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in.
One of the many skills that Towns brings every night is his offensive rebound.
Timeout called, the Nets. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Ray?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. O'Neal, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. Harris comes in for Johnson. Thomas, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Mills in for Dinwiddie.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Noel, and it's rejected. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Prince is checked in for Gobert.
Torian Prince.
And Minnesota has possession. They trail by 1. Clock at 6. Back to Noel. Launches a 3. Brooklyn with the board. Harris with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Here's Mills. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. The officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Team second.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Rivers is checked in. Here's Noel. He's guarded by Mills. Up top, Reed. Fires from deep. Can't get it to drop. The Nets have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Cash. Mills with the bucket.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
The aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Noel. He's guarded by Mills. Takes a 13-footer. Noel, no good.
Yikes. How did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
Brooklyn ball.
Brooklyn with the ball. 4-point game. Outside Mills. Out left to the wing. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Mills has got 5 now.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range. Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
Here's Harris. Knocked away.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Here's Reed. It's tipped. And he recovers it. It's good.
Nas Reed.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter of the game. Mills with it. Picked up by Reed. To the paint. Pass to Prince. From down in the low post, it goes. And now just a 2-point Nets lead.
Prince has a nice, varied offensive game now. Loves mixing it up and going with the floater when the opportunity presents itself.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Here's Rivers. Pass to Reed. Now Anderson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
First free throw is good. Curry, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
One for the Timberwolves.
And Anderson drops them both. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's O'Neal. Out to Harris. Pass to Thomas. There's the three. Prince grabs the miss. He nails it, and we're tied. Prince has got his second basket.
You know, Prince is far from just a shooter and penetrator, folks. I mean, this guy's got a nice feel for how to play inside, too.
1 second left. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Nets. They're up by 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Nets.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Mikal Bridges is out there with Johnson. Then there's Seth Curry. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Well, Clark, it's getting harder to find players' true positions. We've got bigs who bring the ball up the court. We got guards who defend in the post.
Yeah, it's a very different kind of a game. Actually, we hear this phrase positionless basketball all the time, BA, but the skill level of players is so vast now. I mean, everybody handles the ball, wings and bigs, and you mix and match skills across the court and in every position. So a lot of diversity in the skill set of players in today's game.
Now here's McDaniels. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. To the left side wing. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Edwards for 3. Drills it from deep.
Master the pull-up. Watch out now. It would be a real weapon for him.
Good work defensively by Towns.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Now here's Bridges. Dinwiddie outside. Bridges against McDaniels. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
2 seconds. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. Mikal Bridges. At the line 2 times.
And the first one at the line is good. So the Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Anderson's checked in. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Conley passes to McDaniels. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Outside Edwards. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Oh, and Towns with the block. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That free throw, no good. O'Neal, he's checked in for Claxton.
Jaden McDaniels, shooting 2.
That one drops. He ties it up. The Nets have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. To the inside. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 6 points.
and just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 5. Right side McDaniels. This one for 3. And that's good. Anthony Edwards for 3. Edwards got 8 points in the quarter.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
And the Nets call time here.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Another quick shot by the Brooklyn Nets kids. Let him hear ya.
Brooklyn trailing. Dinwiddie outside. Bridges outside. O'Neal on the wing. Anderson covers. O'Neal misses. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. You know what, Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, BA, has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
He does not get the second one.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. And stolen by Edwards. They grabbed their own miss. The Nets have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. O'Neal's got 8.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Anderson. Conley up top. Back to Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Dinwiddie. O'Neal. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
McDaniels against Johnson. Kicks it out to Anderson. 5 to shoot. The shot, no good. Good D by Finney-Smith. The Nets have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Anderson. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. Brooklyn making some changes. Harris is checked in for Finney-Smith, and it's Mills in for Dinwiddie. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Pass to Prince. Here's Rivers. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You know, a smart, savvy, talented vet like Austin Rivers is a real get for any team. I mean, he knows how to make the most of his minutes. He accepts and understands his role, and he really just focuses on delivering for his team.
And he drops it first. Where do you think Austin Rivers developed that selflessness, Clark?
Well, I think it starts with the DNA. I mean, his dad, Doc Rivers, was a selfless, outstanding player and one of the outstanding coaches in the game today, so that's part of it. But he's also had experience playing on different teams, sitting on different benches. I think you get to realize what your strengths and
Basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true. Edwards there finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target. Perfect answer there.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 10. Count it.